Imagine you with your bitch and you get a flat tire, and instead of getting down, changing the tire yourself, you gotta call AAA.
Fuck all that, bro. You gotta know how to change the tire.
You gotta know how to change the tire.
You gotta know how to change the tire. I've changed the tire in that situation multiple times.
You gotta know how to change a tire and knowing how to work your way around a grill, which niggas think is simple, but it's not. It's a whole science, bro. That's like some retired activity. You ever see them clips of a big boy on Twitter and IG? That's my aspirations for when I'm an old head. He goes on like these little tours once every few months, little road trip, collect a quick bag, come back, and then he's just basically retired, chilling in his estate in Atlanta with a fucking state-of-the-art grill, grilling like lobster tail and shit for Monday Night Football. That's the life. That's the life I need.
Lobster tail for Monday Night Football. Sounds lit. What are you doing on a Monday? No, just lobster. Yeah, man, it's been a minute. It's your boy Ronnie.
And I'm your brother Waleed, the other side of the coin. Today's episode is brought to you by no further words needed. You know what I mean? You see the merch.
And if you don't know, good morning. We out here. Shout out to Tati.
Shout out to Tati.
Been developing that brand for quite some time. So, you know, got one of the original jerseys over here.
Oh, we early.
Original socks over here. Well, you can't see the other side, but.
The other side of the coin? No.
Aha.
But that was from her first collection, her first drop, right? Back in what, 2015?
2015? Yeah, 2015. That's crazy, bro. It's almost a decade
In a couple
ago.
months, it'll be a decade.
Almost a decade ago.
Yeah.
But yeah, we hope you're doing good. We hope everybody doing good.
Shout out to all the homies.
But yeah, man, it feels like it's been a forever. Like, Two Coin been doing his thing, but it feels like forever since you and me just like sat down.
Yeah, this is, we're taking things back to their roots.
You feel me?
You know what I mean? We're taking it back to 2018, 2019. We've done a lot of, or bulk of the heavy lifting has been done by you. Let me just give you credit where credit is due.
Man.
But Two Coin has expanded into a network of other podcasts. Shout out to all the other podcast hosts.
Shout out.
With Don, ID Please, Other Side of the Glass. Shout out to everybody involved in those projects. But yeah, man, the vision is finally coming to life.
Yeah,
and I was
man.
one of the first people that heard about it. So let me congratulate you on how far you've come since me and you just sat down one-on-one.
Yeah.
And the direction that it's going is pretty clear. So you already know I'm your number one supporter, bro.
Nah, I feel it, bro. Like, this shit's crazy to see where it's at, too, because, like, I remember conceptually talking about it.
Yeah.
But then, like, granted, we're still in the early stages type. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like, obviously, got to get more viewership, all that. And I feel like that's going to come with time. Consistency is going to bring all that. Because then I just don't see this as, like, a one-hit wonder type situation.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's not like one clip or one person is going to hit and then that's going to blow up and that's it. Like, I just feel like this is going to be one of those in a year, 2 years. You're going to have people that's been watching this shit from back in the day. We're going to have like 20,000 videos.
Yeah.
Maybe not in 2 years, but like, you know what I mean?
It adds up over time, just like it did when it was just the podcast. We had to go through those bumps in the road and those kinks and how we was going to record and how we was going to edit. And
when at the end of the day, bro, when you really break it down, it was all so simple. We just made it complicated because it was new situations.
But if you think about it too, like we started this shit back in like 2018?
2018 in Surge's backyard.
That was low key kind of before podcasts really were like as like super mainstream. They were mainstream, but like
bro, we were on it. Like not even to be like on some hype beat shit. Like,
yeah,
we really was.
I did it first.
No. We was really fucking with it like from the jump. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, and then we did just the audio podcast for what, like 2 years, and then 2021, like end of 2020,
post COVID, yeah.
Post COVID, and then all of 2021 was when we started running the video podcast.
Yeah. And that became a huge thing. And then it was a point in time where we were just on SoundCloud. Fucking rookies and noobs.
You know what's crazy? We're not even on Apple and Spotify and all of them no more.
Bro.
We just YouTube and IG, bro.
Hell yeah. That's all you need.
2.TV, YouTube.
YouTube and IG, man.
You feel me? We need to get that TikTok. We're going to run that up, too.
Bro, TikTok is taking over.
It is, man. It's just like, fuck, bro.
But like,
we need to hire a fucking media team, bro.
Yeah, like a social media team, man. But that'll have to be like out of pocket, which is that's an offline conversation. But I was going just on the topic of TikTok. That was kind of a tongue twister. On the topic of TikTok. I can see how addicting it is, bro. And
to get lost in that?
To get lost in the sauce.
See, I see that with the YouTube Shorts. Because TikTok, I feel like, is Instagram and YouTube Shorts combined.
Yeah, like IG Reels and YouTube Shorts, right?
Yeah, but it's just like one place for all that.
Or just like, you mean like the aesthetic or like the vibe you get from Instagram just as an app in general?
To be honest, I don't know where the fuck I was going with that.
No, I feel you, though. I feel you.
I think more so just because it's the same thing, Reels, Shorts, and TikTok. But I feel like TikTok just is those. Like, you know, Instagram has like pictures and Reels.
Yeah.
YouTube got videos, long-term long form videos, movies, and then you got shorts.
Yeah.
TikTok just focuses on shorts, which in reality is what we should really,
Because low key too, like I've heard from everybody who's on TikTok pretty like often as a social media platform,
Yeah.
that IG Reels and YouTube Shorts are not really like the same, because by the time you get the IG Reel, it's already been seen on TikTok 3 weeks ago, and niggas have moved past that joke. Kind of like back when, remember when Facebook was cool, and then people moved away from Facebook to like Twitter and IG, and then it became IG gets it first, and then it gets on Facebook to the old heads.
Damn, bro.
It's kind of like that.
Have we been hustling backwards?
Yeah, I mean this is the start of aging.
That's crazy, man.
Yeah.
Well,
I don't know if you've been hustling backwards. That's what I was gonna say. Like TikTok for me is dangerous as like a consumer, but like it is like a tool to use if you're producing.
Yeah, I was
content.
gonna say we not consumers.
Yeah. Yeah.
You can be lost into consuming while you're up there. You know what I mean? As everybody can, but
Well, that's why it's like a Chinese company, but it's so successful in America, because America is the land of consumption.
which is such a it's such a brilliant business model.
Yeah. Like people on that side of the world are able to see right through the bullshit and be like, I'm not gonna waste my attention for 3 hours just scrolling on this shit.
I'll go work on it,
But
so that way
here-
you can waste time on it.
Exactly. Exactly. But
I get paid for you to waste time. That's crazy.
Yeah. Speaking of wasting time, what do you think Diddy's trying to do to waste time before he eventually gets booked?
Bro, you know what's crazy? I feel like all the drugs at this point, it's been, 3 days?
Yeah.
It's been 3 days right now. By the time you guys see this, it'll be a month and 3 days.
Damn near.
You feel me? Episode a month. We got a lot of shit going on. Not a lot of
Hey,
hands.
it's a lot of backlog of work behind the
You
scenes.
feel me?
Yeah.
Don't worry about it. But, yeah, so a month and 3 days ago, bro, by the time y'all see this, he will for sure have been sober now. Like, all the drugs, all the alcohol, all the different drugs, really, would be completely out of his system. Like, his fucking relapse would be kicking in. Like, you know what I mean? He'd just be in that forced state. And I feel like at that point is when the regret kicks in. That's when the demons kick in, and that's when the realization that your life is now this moving forward till you die.
Wait, maybe I'm behind a little bit, but is he already has he been arrested?
Yeah.
So he's in jail right now.
Yeah, he's in jail, and the 3 charge here. Look it up right now.
I know one of them was sex trafficking.
In the meantime, let me try to butcher out these 3. I think. Sex trafficking. He got the RICO charge, and then there's one more.
Oh yeah, the RICO charge is the big one.
And the RICO is the one that comes with 20 years.
The other one was prostitution, I think, right?
I think that's that's what you on the phone for, bro. I can only bullshit for so long. This going off of memory and audiobooks. But
Sex trafficking.
I think that sex trafficking, they're trying to charge it as a RICO, if I'm not mistaken.
Because technically, yeah, you could charge, because if you have a if you have a ring, that's damn near the same near as like a RICO for drugs.
A drug ring, a weapons ring, yeah, all that. Which is
prostitution.
Yeah. So prostitution, RICO, racketeering,
and sex trafficking.
That's crazy, bro.
Yeah.
And then you know what the wild thing is? What's on the tapes? Because everyone talks about, is he gonna squeal? Is he does it matter if he talks? Because if the FBI sees the tapes, bro, and he has all these tapes,
I don't think
they don't need him to say anything.
Yeah, they don't. They've convicted plenty of people on plenty of shit before.
But you have the video of you present at these situations that we're charging him for.
Mm-hmm.
And if this is a RICO, by association, you're going down. The people who are going to be able to give up names are the ones that are on the tapes.
Yeah.
Diddy can't give up nothing because they already have everything they need from him.
Oh yeah, he's cooked at this point. It's just a matter of who else do we arrest.
That's why they say the only way that Diddy will actually be able to get out of this, and even then he'd have to give up a big name.
Yeah.
Because all the names that are gonna come out, that's the FBI coming out and arresting people, and Homeland Security arresting the people. You know what I mean?
Did you see the news of all those high level music
executives
and
that
like
all
record
step
label
down.
executives that like voluntarily step down.
100%, bro. So I have another theory on that. Like, for those who don't know, there was I forgot what was it? 8 of the major music corporations, like CEOs and top executives, they all stepped down right after the Diddy arrest. The news came out.
Mhm.
I think that there's some people that are involved in it, but then there's also like it could be somebody that, I know what's about to happen in this music industry, and I'm trying to back away from this industry as a whole.
Mm-hmm.
I know this company is gonna collapse once because this is gonna lead to something else.
Yeah, instead of like you being on the ship while it's sinking,
You know what I mean?
just resign gracefully. They're probably all going through that. Like, let me just figure out my next move before shit hits the fan.
And not necessarily that they have any real involvement in it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I'm not like, granted, there's probably 1 or 2 people that's like, damn, bro, I might be on them tapes. Let me like dip out the country.
Yeah, dude. You know, fun fact. Actually, one of those names that stepped down is Kevin Lyles. You know, that's Noah Lyles' pops.
For real?
Yeah, bro. He's like a very high level music executive since the '80s.
Oh shit.
Yeah, I don't know how close he is with Diddy, but he's well connected in the music industry.
If you're well connected in the music industry, you're pretty close to the Diddler.
The Diddler. Did he do it? I don't want to do it if Diddy did it.
But Diddy did it.
Remember the South Park movie?
Nah.
You ever see that?
I've never seen it.
Yeah. Reference that something I might get.
That's what I need to... Damn, bro, I've been...
But I feel like, for me personally, I don't know, and maybe for you too, and a lot of other people that like have been tapped in and like connected to hip hop culture from like a very young age. Obviously, Diddy's been a big name that everybody's been aware of for a long time since I was a kid.
Yeah.
You know, but I say that to say like when the news came out, nobody was really surprised, and when the investigation happened, nobody was really surprised. And I'm like, I was like curious, wondering why that was. I'm just like, as far as I can remember, there's always been rumors about this nigga doing some freaky stuff, you know? And I feel like a lot of the shock and the surprise comes from people who aren't really like...
tapped into it.
Yeah, tapped into like what's going on in
100%.
specifically hip-hop.
Or people that don't even care to know about that culture. And I'm not saying that in a bad way.
Yeah.
Like, think about people like our parents, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And foreigners and people that look at this situation that aren't invested into hip-hop and don't know like, oh man, it's just hip hop. They do freaky shit. He just happened to do even freakier shit. To them, it's just like all hedonist shit.
Yeah.
Like the fuck.
Yeah.
What you mean freakier? Like it's all bad. Like,
that's what I'm saying. Like, shout out to my pops.
one or two orgies is one thing, but he was doing like 20. Like I can't explain that.
Well, my pops was like a big conspiracy theorist when it comes to this stuff. He's like, yeah, the government and all of Hollywood is connected. They all some freaky motherfuckers. So he's like not surprised at any of this.
And it's crazy, bro. Like, it's just, yeah, bro.
Yeah, I mean, as far as predictions go, like it's Game 7 shit.
Shit, bro.
Who else do you think is going down? Just off the top of my head, like names that I can think of, probably like Timbaland.
Jay-Z.
Jay-Z.
I say Rihanna.
Yeah. Robin Thicke.
Fucking, obviously, Justin Bieber, Usher.
Nah, I feel like Bieber was a victim, bruh.
So here's the thing. Did he do it to anybody? That's all that it comes down to.
I like to
because Usher was a victim.
That's what, like,
but Usher's going down.
You think he's going down?
Think about, bro, he did it to Bieber. Like, bro, at the end of the day, it goes back to that argument. Like, oh, I killed him because, like, I didn't have my family. Like, my mom and dad got shot when I was 3, so that's why I murdered this fucking mom when I'm 26.
But is that like a fact, though, that he did anything to Bieber?
I don't know. Like, is it a fact, though, any of this shit's happening? Like, we're basing it off of, like, these are all freaky motherfuckers. Like, Usher went to Diddy camp at 14, bro.
Diddy camp sounds insane.
That's
Usher went to Diddy camp at 14.
Bro, like, that whole video from the interview when with Kevin Hart with Diddy's over here, like, yeah, man, we used to wake up in bed, pause, but, like, we used to wrestle over the Frosted Flakes.
Oh, yeah, I remember that shit. Yeah.
Like, the fuck you talking about, bro? Like, so it's one of those, like, I feel you. Usher was a victim, but then, like, did he do the same freaky shit to, like, did he groom other people?
I hope not.
I mean, Bieber.
Damn. I don't know, man. Bieber to me, because, like...
No, that's what I'm saying. Like, he groomed Bieber. So that's what makes Bieber the victim. Like, if Bieber didn't do that to anybody else, then, like, yeah, he's the victim.
Yeah.
But it's like the minute you fucking do it to somebody else, like... Trey Songz is going down.
Oh, bro, he was going down way before any of this was. Yeah, he was on his way down before any of this was gonna happen.
He was on his own shit.
Yeah, he had some other shit going on.
All right, bro. Like pivoting from like, because obviously, like I think Will Smith, Jada, they going down. You know what I mean?
Probably, yeah.
Who else? Fucking
A lot of people. We'll see. But
Mary J. Blige.
I don't know.
I would like to.
What do they have on her? Or like, what's the rumor about her?
She was just around that time, bro. She used to be with Diddy. Like, motherfuckers that rock with Diddy. Like, you have to think, bro. Like,
let me ask you this, though. Do you think there was people that in the industry that had their own fame, that had some type of cordial business relationship with Diddy and they were seen around him often? You think those people, just by association, are, like, bound to be incriminated?
100%. Because at what capacity is your business relationship? You and me are looking at it like, you're talking about it from a perspective of like, all right, cool. It's just a straightforward boom, boom, boom. We do business. That's it.
Yeah.
That's not how Diddy works.
But I don't know. It could be like, I guess it depends on the person's personality. Like, all right, we just have a business relationship. I know, like, he's a freaky ass nigga and he be doing some freaky shit. But
and maybe
I don't want to, you know, what's the best way to say this? Like, if you're in that position, right, of having like a business partnership as a celebrity with Diddy, and you know he's into some freaky shit underground. I wouldn't
have a business partnership with him.
You'd be hesitant to bring that, to be the person to bring that to the mainstream and like get him indicted just because he has that much power. And
but it's one of those, like, me personally, I just wouldn't go into business with Diddy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
That's true.
Like, we're talking about people that were in business with him when like the freak offs were in 2003.
Yeah.
You know what I mean, bro? We're talking about 20 years ago. Like, yeah, motherfuckers could distance themselves now, but like, we're talking about when Mary J was like late 20s. Like, you know what I mean? We're talking about when all these motherfuckers was in their 20s.
What if he was just? What if he was at the freak offs under the notion that it was just like a party,
bro?
And then you get there and there's some freaky shit going on, and you're not participating.
Fuck out of here, bro! You're not walking into an orgy and just kicking it. Now I'm gonna post up here and smoke this blunt. Like, get the fuck out of here.
But do you walk in there knowing it's an orgy?
Bro, everybody knew because it was like an industry. Like, I guess it was known in the industry. Like Diddy party. Like, you know what I mean? Like, a Diddy party was that. Like,
yeah,
prostitutes, man. Like, bro, this dude literally, like, God bless Cassie, and I hope, like, you know what I mean, like, her soul finds healing. Mm-hmm. Because, like, you know how traumatic that is? Like, this dude had male prostitutes hired just to fucking bang his girl while he would sit there and just, like, jerk off to it.
Yeah, bro, put that nigga under the jail.
Like, that's some sadistic shit, bro.
He really did that shit? I didn't even know about that.
Yeah, bro. Like, that's some of the shit that's coming out with the Cassie shit. Like, you know how fucked up that is? Like,
you know what's crazy? There was like a pretty big age difference between them two.
I bet there was.
I think he was like in his.
You know who else is going down? Fucking Leonardo DiCaprio.
Oh yeah, that motherfucker's a groomer, and that's been like an open secret for years. Bro, he be dating like what, like
22 to 25.
22 to 25-year-olds, and he's like damn near 60, childless. Yeah, it's just like, bro, you got to be doing some weird shit. That's like, I'm sorry, dog. Like,
you feel me? Like, you have all that money and all that time.
Yeah, man.
Cause you got to think, no wife, no kids. You got nothing but time,
bro. It's another thing of like power corrupts, and like it's crazy because I was breaking down the whole Shine thing a few episodes ago. I forgot which one it was exactly, but in 2001, basically like Diddy and Shine got into like a kerfuffle, and they were together at a club. Like in 2001, at that time, Diddy was dating Jennifer Lopez, yada, yada, yada. Shine was a brand new 21-year-old rapper that sounded like Biggie that he just signed off the streets.
Son of the Prime Minister of Belize.
And now he's a Belize, like, council member.
No, I feel that, but I feel like that's, like, when I found that part out, like, it's like, damn, bro, like, the fuck you doing? Your dad's, like, the Prime Minister.
I think he had, like, no relationship with him before he got deported there, yeah.
Oh, damn.
Like, he had, like...
Let me shut the fuck up.
He didn't even know who his dad was until they took him to prison. He got out after 10 years, and then they deported his ass back to Belize.
Damn,
like, he knew he was Belizean. Like, his mom was Belizean, but like
he never met his dad.
Yeah, but at that time, like, after he did his bid and got deported to Belize, he was already like a well-known artist, right? And somehow him and his dad got, like, obviously him and his dad got connected because they're both well-known. Probably the two most well-known people in Belize.
I mean, if you one, facts, you're the prime minister.
Yeah.
And then two, but it's just crazy. Like, damn, bro, you just didn't know you had a son out there. And then even when he's blowing up, like,
hey man,
cause Shine was hot for a cool minute.
He was, and if you go back and listen to that, the one and only album he put out, shit was fire. And he really did sound like Biggie low-key. But I feel like that's just like a New York hate. But I say that to say, he basically got railroaded, in that whole situation, because Diddy definitely had some involvement. He just had good lawyers, and he just did some sneaky shit behind the scenes to give the whole book to Shine, and he got off scot-free.
And now this is his karma.
Yeah. I mean, like, how many other cases like that probably happened that we didn't know about because
100.
The other person involved wasn't as high profile.
Think about how many yes. And think about how many situations that he just paid himself off.
Yeah.
He just paid off situations.
Settled, like, the shit with Cassie, they settled out of court. Why do you think he'd pay that big lump sum to settle it out of court? Because the charges were heinous and he was definitely going down.
I mean, shit, they put that video.
Yeah.
That video is crazy, bro.
And now looking back on it, he might as well just been better off letting that go to trial. Because he settled out of court for, like, damn near a billy. And now he's going down for some even worse charges. Like,
you said he settled out for $1 million?
He settled out for several $100 million or something like that. Like, generational wealth type money.
Several $100 million?
Several $100 million.
That's crazy. I mean, shit, bro. She got fucking a train ran on her for years.
Yeah, she probably... And, bro, she was in her 20s when she was dating him.
Like, bro, you know how traumatic that's got to be? Like, you got, like, literally... this motherfucker would be like, ooh, freak off. Like, go get some bitches. Go get some dudes. We better have a freak off. Like, damn, bro. Be 2 in the afternoon.
That's... the baby oil shit, too. Like, bro.
This shit's crazy. 1,000?
1,000 bottles of... like, bro. Like,
1,000 bottles of baby oil. 1,000 bottles of baby oil.
They said Diddy about to be in prison slamming the bar of soap on the shower floor.
Hey, here's the crazy thing, bro. Like, I feel like Diddy about to just run the same game when he go into prison.
They said Diddy ain't worried about prison. It's niggas in there.
They gonna tune into Diddy 10 years from now. He's just gonna be having freak offs in prison.
Yeah, for real. He's gonna have a field day in there. Nah, but hey, bro, prayers to all the victims.
Nah, facts.
Involved, you know what I mean? That's some heinous shit to go through.
Hey.
And, like, to be powerless against somebody who's...
so powerful.
Yeah,
and you know what the crazy thing is, too? I know a lot of, like... Even though, like, a lot of the tapes got recovered, I know there's a lot of people happy that he got finally caught, that he held something over them that's not on the tapes. Maybe it was knowledge of something. Like, now his knowledge doesn't really... You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, even people that don't mean much, like, he's not going to snitch on you because you're not important in the grand scheme of things of what he's facing. But that problem disappeared for you. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah. But not even Harvey Weinstein was this freaky.
I don't know, bro. You never know. The minute you bring underage girls into it, that's a different level of freak.
Yeah, Harvey Weinstein was freaky. But...
Nah, bro.
And he was an abuser, don't get me wrong. He's terrible, but... With Diddy, it was like, bro...
That's so wild.
Diddy's victims were both genders, bro. Like, bro, he fucked over, like, way more people. You know what I mean?
Just off the numbers game?
Just the sheer strength of traumatic experiences that he caused.
Regardless of gender.
Yeah, but that don't mean Harvey Weinstein's an angel or nothing. Fuck him, too.
Nah, I feel you. That's wild, bro. He met a lot of people. Bro, like, if that Meek... Have you heard that Meek Mill video? Or the audio?
There's audio of Meek.
Bro, so there's this audio going around of Meek Mill getting his cheese clapped by Diddy.
Is it real or is it AI?
I mean, it's real because, like, Charlamagne and all that shit was, like, they were talking about it on The Brilliant Idiots. I seen it on a couple of the little podcasts. And, I mean, I guess it had been floating around maybe for, like, a week, 2 weeks, something like that. You never heard it?
Nah.
Bro, let me see your phone. Like...
Ain't no way. Is this real, bro? Nigga, I will be broke and homeless on the street before... Are you kidding me, bro? Like, no. Yeah, you want to make it so badly. Nigga, don't. No. I don't want to make it that badly. I'll be a... Bro, no.
That's just nuts, bro. No Diddy.
That's crazy. Like, you'll do anything to... But then again, I've never lived in, like, actual, like, extreme poverty. So I don't know, bro. There's a lot of nuance to this.
It is
but
a lot
still,
of...
man, I don't know, bro. Like,
Bro, there's a lot of people I know that come from extreme poverty.
Yes, and they would never do this like
they
that.
ain't bending over getting... They get shit get
It
clapped.
don't matter how much money.
Or they're not even fucking a dude, bro. And you know what the crazy thing is? Like, with all of this, it gets you thinking about, like, the people that groomed Diddy. Like, Clive Davis and Andre Harrell.
Oh, yeah.
Like, Diddy took some dick in the ass, bro.
Oh, yeah, when he was an intern, like... Yeah, because when he was in college before he blew up.
He was an intern. That's why now it's his turn.
Damn, bro really sucked his way to the top. That's crazy. But then after a certain point, it don't matter, bro. Like, your grooming is just like, bro, you're a monster, bro. Go heal. Like, I don't know, bro.
You know what's crazy? Maybe the freak offs in all the fucking dudes that he turned out was his way to try to erase the fucking ass poundings that he took.
Yeah. Maybe. I don't know, bro.
I mean, it has to be, bro. Like, if you got clapped that many times and you that, like, bro, like, that's got to be traumatic.
Yeah.
Like, Clive Davis got his dick sucked by Diddy. You feel me? Andre Harrell.
See, bro, I don't get it, bro. I don't know how you're in that situation. Like, I'm trying to picture myself. Okay, I imagine myself as a college student. If I was interning at, like, a music executive office, and I'm like, yeah, just fucking naive and wide-eyed, and let me see what this is all about. And then some nigga asked me to go in the room and suck his dick. You're like, I'm either walking out of there dead, or like one of us is, or both of us are getting arrested. There's no way I'm doing that. Like, I'm fighting back. I'm calling the cops. I don't give a fuck what type of collateral you have on me. Like,
he said, I'm not sucking that
like
dick.
there's no justifiable reason for why you would do that.
100%,
Like,
bro, unless you gay.
Unless they have like a gun to your mom's head or something. Like, but even even then, I don't know if you're safe, mom. I don't know. Like,
bro, I think at that point your mom's gonna be like, don't suck that dick.
yeah, like even my mom would be like, yeah, just don't do it. Dead ass shit. That's literally what she would tell me.
100%, bro. Like, are you kidding me? Like,
she'd be like, yeah, just let me go. But bro,
because
like,
you think my mom wants to see that shit?
so
like,
there's no situation and where that's so like at like Diddy, nigga, your victimhood is your fault. Unless you tell me he was 5 years old and like you know, an uncle or a relative came, and that's different. But if you're like 19, 20, 21 in college and you're voluntarily sucking dick, like, come on, bro. You can't tell me you were a victim 20 years after the fact.
I mean, yeah, bro.
I don't know.
It's like the same shit with the R. Kelly shit. You know what I mean? Obviously, but then his shit involved underage women. That's the other thing, though. Everyone says that, like, Diddy shit doesn't involve that, but it's just like, I feel like it has to.
It does. That's probably some aspect of it, too.
That they just haven't proven yet.
Yeah.
But I find
it's like, even with R. Kelly, right?
Unless that's just organized freakiness, like, where he's just like, nope, just, we gonna do this, but we gonna do it, like, by the books.
Yeah.
18 it up.
I don't know, bro. It's just.
But you were saying R. Kelly?
Even like with R. Kelly though, like if you watch that documentary, like R. Kelly, yes, he was a monster, but his like quote unquote grooming happened when he was like a child, like in elementary school, by like a relative. You know what I mean? So that definitely fucked him up for life. Like that will like that's like real trauma.
Like developmental. Like, years.
And that's not to excuse any of what he did or justify it, but like, yeah, like. You can make the case that, yeah, he was a victim that did evil shit because he was but Diddy, I think that nigga's just evil, period. Like, you got kids, bro. Like,
yeah. And now his kids is facing that shit.
Yeah. Do you think, since Diddy used to have those quote-unquote freak-off parties at the Hamptons back in, like, the early 2000s, it was kind of like the same theme that the Michael Rubin 4th of July parties are right now. It's like the all-white parties in the Hamptons. Do you think it's just a coincidence that Michael Rubin is doing the same theme-style party every year on the 4th of July that Diddy used to do?
Or is he doing the same shit? Or
do you think he's like, there's no freaky involvement there? Because I don't believe that.
I'll put it this way, bro. Like, I feel like anybody that's a billionaire, 100 millionaire, you know what I mean? Like, generational wealth holder, like, you're in circles that I have no idea about. You know what I mean? Escorts to you are just like me going and grabbing a beer.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So like I can't even begin to think what you do in your free time and how you party. All I know is that Diddy was just freakier than everybody else and was blowing up the spot.
Yeah.
Because I feel like everybody does what Diddy does, just on a lesser degree. You know what I mean? Like maybe not, 100 guys and 100 girls and, maybe you're not in the fucking corner whacking off to all this and directing it like a play. Maybe it's just you with 2 hookers. Like, you feel me?
Yeah.
There's levels to all this shit. Like, this dude turned, like, his freakiness into, like, a full-on film.
Yeah. That's wild, bro. I don't think any of the accusations Kendrick made about Drake were all 100% false. I think you just give it a matter of time and some shit exactly that's going down like Diddy is going to come to the embassy in Drake. I promise you that.
I was about to say, bro, that's another person that's going down. I think
maybe not on as big of a scale, but he's definitely doing some weird shit, and his time will come to pay for it. I think if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. Fuck it,
bro. If he's involved in that freaky shit, he's tied in with Diddy, bro.
Yeah.
Like it goes back to what I was saying, bro. When you have money, you're in circles, and I find it very hard to believe 2 freaky circles don't coincide. Like, you feel me? Yeah. It's one of those like, oh, you want that freaky shit? Go over there. Drake's there. Diddy's there. You know what I mean? Everybody's there, bro.
It's just a pattern, especially like in hip hop, where like if you're at your peak as like an artist and you're like,
you gotta be a freak.
But now, if you're at your peak like of fame and like notoriety as an artist, there's rumors circling around like your activity. Yeah. Usually within 5, 10, 15 years, them rumors come to light. Like with R. Kelly, at his most famous apex version of himself, there was rumors that everybody ignored. 10, 15, 20 years down the line, after his peak is over and he's washed, Rico. Same with Diddy, right? Drake, you got to give us some time, 10, 15 years. There's never been a case, I think, of a rap nigga or a rap executive doing some freaky shit and they haven't been eventually caught.
That's a very good point, bro.
Like, the rumors always come to fruition. They circle around for a reason.
This is a documented rap beef that made headlines that really shined light on, even if the Homeland Security wasn't looking at you, they're like, what's going on over here now?
And we have video footage and internet archives of questionable behavior from Drake that isn't exactly evidence, but that same questionable behavior that wasn't exactly evidence applied to R. Kelly in 2002, 2003. He didn't get convicted till like 2019. You see what I'm trying to say?
Yeah.
Eventually it'll become evidence, or I'll be wrong. If I'm wrong, fuck it.
I mean, the only way that you'll be wrong is if he stops all that freaky shit right now.
Yeah. But even then, like, if there's a paper trail, there's a paper trail. Who knows? That's why I respect guys that have money and fame and whatever, but just don't give up their integrity. You know what I mean?
A la J. Cole.
Kendrick Lamar. If you put Kendrick on that, like
Pusha T.
50,
50 Cent.
He was on an island calling out Diddy for years. And
he was on an island calling everybody out. Because you know what it is, bro? He's like one of the last real ones like left. As far as, I mean, again, I don't know who the fuck 50 Cent is, but I would like to know based off of the books that I've read that he's written. You know what I mean?
He's a public figure, so we know a lot about him.
You know what I mean?
Naturally, yeah.
And he's one of those like super authentic, like, nah, like I'm gonna make it happen, and it's gonna be it's gonna happen through hard work. You know what I mean? You're gonna have to grind to get this. Pause.
Yeah, hey, yo. But even beyond that too, like if you know these public figures, right? Like, yeah, we don't know them on a personal level, but I think we know enough about them to draw reasonably fair conclusions about them, right?
Yeah.
And I think like on a human to human level, right? I could just sit here like next to you and like we could have a conversation, or just anybody else for that matter, and within a few minutes I can tell if somebody's genuine or if somebody's putting on a front. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And so I feel like with a lot of these public figures, like most of us do have that like unspoken sense of whether somebody's a fraud or whether they're real, and we all know it deep down if somebody's real or somebody's a fake.
Yeah.
Whether or not we want to admit it is a different story.
100%.
But we all know what the deal is.
I mean, bro, it's just the energy that person gives off, or that individual. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like your energy shifts a little bit, and sometimes you can even sense it without making eye contact. It's like a shift in the room. Yeah. You know what I mean?
It's just your vibe is off.
So, I definitely hear what you're talking about.
Yeah. But we say that to say, stay genuine, stay true to yourself.
Stay genuine, stay true to yourself, and, support local brands.
Yeah.
But, nah, man, that's really the main shit going on is the Diddy shit.
Did he do it or
Oh,
did he
the other
not?
thing I wanted to ask, do you think any sports figures are about to get wrapped up in this? And if so, give me your top 3.
Sports.
I think Odell Beckham's going down.
Yeah, that's definitely he do be giving some freaky nigga vibes. Odell.
I really hope LeBron's not on any of these tapes.
I think LeBron's clean as a whistle, bro. To be honest.
You feel me? Like,
I
I
think
would
he's
like
clean
to
as a
think
whistle.
that. Like, that motherfucker doesn't do anything. Like, when you talk about protect the brand,
Yeah.
he's the epitome of that.
Yeah.
Like, he'll dap you up and show you love, but like,
He's just one of them elite humans.
yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, yeah. I think he's clean. I don't know.
Lamar Odom.
Yeah, 100%. He might actually be the freakiest athlete to ever exist. Nah, that's Wilt Chamberlain.
I mean, Magic Johnson.
Yeah, Magic Johnson was it. I don't know.
I can see him at those Diddy parties, bro. Shit. We talk about 2003 and beyond. Like,
I don't know. I think Magic Johnson is clean too, but not clean in the sense of like. But
from what
clean as far as reputation. Reputation goes in the public eye. Like, yeah, niggas know he cheated on his wife, but like he was having consensual sex.
Bro, we're going down as a community.
He was having consensual sex with
So he cheated
with
on
women
his
that
wife.
were of age. I hate to say it, but I could see Tom Brady.
Yeah.
Nigga be kissing his son on the mouth and his son like 12. Like, bro, come on, bro. Like, I can't get over that. A dad kissing their son on the mouth is crazy work. Like, yeah, Tom. Yo, Tom coming, nigga.
You heard it it here first. 2.TV. But nah, man, fucking.
I think sports figures.
Nah, bro, because they intertwine. Because you got to think that 03 era, bro. Just think like the party athletes.
Steven Jackson. Nigga, what happened to Steven Jackson being Muslim? That was a thing for like.
Speak on it, bro, because I don't know much about it. I remember he went heavy during COVID.
Yeah, after the George Floyd thing and then after COVID, you know, it was a tough time for us as a nation. You know what I mean? And he was friends with George Floyd. And so he said, you know what? Allahu Akbar. And he was Muslim, and every other post on IG was of him praying and fasting. And I had seen no trace of that in like at least 3 years. I'm like, oh, it's easy at first, ain't it? It's easy at first, ain't it?
He's like, nah, man. I'm down with my Muslim brothers.
He said, I can't drink, I can't smoke. Shit.
This little detox was cool enough.
But yeah, that was a sidebar.
Hey, that's real though. Shit.
Steven Jackson's probably like one of the athletes. But I was saying, I think athletes are.
You know who would have been fucked if the Cowboys, the Michael Irvin era, played during the freak off era?
Oh yeah.
Those shits would have been a wrap. You think Timmy D and the San Antonio Spurs during their championship runs with Popovich were making appearances at the Diddy parties?
I don't think so.
You don't think so? Pop out here clapping these escorts' cheeks.
I don't know, man.
Winning championships.
I just don't think any of them niggas would get invited in the first place.
Oh, bro. Gilbert Arenas, Nick Young.
Yeah, I could see that happening. Shit, even MJ.
In 2003?
MJ's a part. Bro, MJ was still in the league in 2003. Wizards.
Yeah, but
he retired, but like.
But I'm thinking of like party for. I mean, I guess he's in his 40s.
Nigga, MJ party. Yeah, MJ
MJ party.
You see his eyes, bro?
He's still party.
The yellow eyes, bro. That nigga's liver is in the gutter.
Yeah, that's crazy.
But yeah, man, did he do it or did he not? Stay tuned and find out.
Yes, sir.
I'm just looking forward to that 50 expose/documentary.
Bro, that's gonna be one for the ages.
Yeah, bro.
But with that, I feel like this is a cool time to end it.
Absolutely.
Hell yeah, man.
Hey,
but shit,
knocked a little rust off, but we back.
You feel me?
And better than ever.
Yeah. Well, shit, with that, it's your boy Ronnie.
And I'm your brother Waleed, and on behalf of the 2 Coin Podcast and Wood Morning, we are signing out this motherfucker.
Yeah.